Hey, man. Just what have these last few weeks, months been like for you, since you became a Pelican and all that, and getting acclimated here?
I had a long summer with the national team, with the Olympics and everything, but as soon as I signed here, I was excited to be a part of it, because I think we have a great team, we have great players, and acclimated. I got here a week ago, so still unpacking boxes, and now obviously we're leaving for training camp already. So now I'm looking forward to get to know everybody on and off the court and putting the work in.
And how do you feel like you can just help this team win games this year?
Definitely be the defensive anchor, being back there as a center, be loud, communicate a lot, and obviously setting screens for those guys, get them open, get to their sweet spots, the shots they needed.
Yeah, you've been a starter in this league. You've come off the bench. Did you kind of look at this situation in free agency and say, there's a level of interest there because that's a situation where I can possibly play more, or they need a center? Was that kind of part of your motivation in coming here?
Definitely. I want to be a part of a team where I get the opportunity to play and not just sit on the bench and say, yeah, I'm here. I want to be part of playing. I want to be out there, help the team win and help to get to the playoffs and as long as possible.
And Zion is such a unique player, coming in as a big, playing next to him. What do you think is going to be key just to kind of complement him and make sure y'all can succeed together?
I would say my ability to space the floor, to shoot the three, giving him space. When he's attacking the basket, then people or centers or whoever's got me got to respect my shot, so they got to be not in the paint as much. But that's part of training camp. We gotta figure out. We gotta get as a team. We gotta just get reps in, just play, compete, and I think then we gotta find out like whose sweet spots are where. Like obviously always with Dejounte coming in and myself. I think we're gonna have a great training camp in the sea.
Have you had any understanding of what your role was going to be, as far as are you expected to default as the starter and see how things go from there, or is there just we're going to see how this thing goes in camp and build the lineup from that part?
There was no communication about this strictly yet. I think it's for us just go into training camp. Like I said, just go out there, go compete, and then obviously get to know each other on and off the court. That's the biggest part of it. And then we go from there, I think.
When you talked about your decision to sign here and the opportunity that you're going to have to play, also, what did you think about the talent here in terms of just how much young talent there is, whether it's Zion and all these other guys that have done a lot already early in their career?
That obviously plays a part of it. I want to be on a team where you can compete, go make the playoffs, and this team has a lot of talent. And like I said, now it's for us to figure out how to put everything together on the court. And obviously the biggest part is for every team, just stay healthy throughout the season. And I think we can go far, win a lot of games, and then have hopefully a long playoff run as well.
Do you feel like what you've done in your NBA career, like what you've shown, I mean, even with Germany, Olympics, that the talent that is on this team fits really well with what you do, that you can complement them really well?
I think so, because I don't need the basketball in my hands a lot. Like I set screens, run the court, space, and we have a lot of guys who are great in pick and rolls. And like I said, get them open, even if it's not ball screens, off-ball screens, get open and do like the dirty work.
As an undersized team that doesn't have is relying on length rather than height to defend, what are the challenges that brings to you defensively in closing out possessions and not allowing those second chance opportunities? And you've been in the playoffs in a number of different circumstances. How do you intend to impact the locker room with your experience in that regard?
I think first of all, even if we smaller, we're gonna play fast, and on the defensive end, we gotta hit first. Like you gotta be physical. Like you can't have teams when they have bigger players or whatever it is, have you walk down and just get to their spots. Like, you got to be physical, hit first mentality, and then, like I said, you gotta close up possessions. Like, you gotta have everybody getting in there, get rebounds. It can't be just one or two guys. Like, you gotta secure the rebounds, and then we can probably then we can play fast. Like, I think we are able to is pushing the ball, and then in the locker room, I think it's just being one of the older guys now. CJ's still older than me, so just being playing the vet role a little bit as well. Like, help younger players to, when they have questions, just being a positive voice in there as well. Like, I've been in the playoffs a couple of years, been to the finals. Just helping them out, like, especially we have with Yves and Karlo, two rookies and my position. So that's what, when I was in Boston, Al Horford, Aaron Baines showed me the way in the NBA. So hopefully I can give help those two as well, and like just having a long NBA career.
What are your impressions of Zion as a player when you played against him?
Obviously a unique player, extremely physical, and then obviously his vertical ability to finish above the rim is pretty impressive. So, like I said, I think I can help him to get open, get teams matching up with him and bigger guys against him, put sometimes fives on him, so good screens, get those guys off him, and just, like I said, create space for him, like, because he's unique downhill. I think there are many guys who can stop him when he, especially in transition, or like when he got the ball, just go downhill, touch the paint, and then create from there.
That game against the Clippers last year, when Zion had a good game against guys this week, there was a lot of 4-5 pick and roll. Did you feel that out the court of, like, the Pelicans were just hitting that pick and roll with Valanciunas and Zion like every possession?
I think that's probably what I just said, because teams match up with fives against him to have taller guys, bigger guys guarding him, especially at the rim. But then, like, setting screens with guards and just give him a different matchup that he can attack downhill is going to be a big part of it.
How do you balance, like, your own workload and putting the work into this season with the playoffs and the way you get up and stuff, coming to New Orleans as well?
It was easy because the Olympics ended August 10th, I think. So it's like I had a bunch of time to get away from basketball, take care of my body, and then start ramping up again. And just also for my mind, just being fresh and excited for the season.
What was the Olympics experience like for you? I mean, Paris, everything has been involved in that.
It was a great experience being part of it. It was my first Olympics, and obviously we didn't get the medal we wanted to. But just being part of it, being in the village, being around like 10,000 athletes from all type of sports, from like marathon running to weightlifting to whatever, just seeing in different cultures, different countries. It's like the whole vibe was just like, was fun to be a part of.
Did you and Jose get to talk while y'all out there?
I saw him in Lille. We got to talk a little bit, yeah. Perfect. Thank you.